everybody, it's Mr. Carrot, and welcome to Into the Abyss episode, here we go again, 42, I know it's 42, I hope. Once again, this hair is a mess, please ignore it, please just ignore it. Today we are talking about the assassination attempt of Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt was the 26th president of the United States.
He took out a handkerchief, put it over the bullet hole, buttoned his shirt, and headed to the stage.
He had served 2 terms and was planning to run again as a third-party candidate. Back then, you could run as many terms as you wanted. And back then, that was before the 12th Amendment, saying that a president can only run or only be in office for 2 terms. You could run as many times as you wanted back then.
2 more doctors who were waiting for Roosevelt's speech were crowdsourced.
Some guy with mental issues said that he dreamt of William McKinley, who was also shot, telling him to shoot Roosevelt to avenge his death.
The bullet entered his right breast, was slowed by a folded copy of a speech he was to make later at his eyeglasses case, and lodged in his chest.
So, he did. But he didn't die!
The doctors told Roosevelt it was probably a bad idea to go on stage and give a speech after getting shot in the chest, but Teddy would not be deterred.
On October 14th, 1912, he was shot right in his pocket, which his glasses case and a speech, a 50-page speech, was sitting, and it was able to slow down the bullet, and the bullet lodged in his chest muscle.
At that moment, John Shrunk, a local saloon keeper, lunged through the well-wishers and shot TR from a distance of less than 7 feet.
No blood came out of his mouth, so he knew the bullet hadn't hit his lungs or any other fatal organs. So, instead of trying to get the bullet removed, and instead of going to the hospital, instead of doing things that you would normally do when you get shot, he just stood there. And he's like, so anyways, let's continue.
As the shouts increased for blood, Roosevelt attempted to settle everybody down.
And then he said, I don't know if you guys are fully aware that I've just been shot, but it takes a lot more than that to kill a bald moose. And that was the name of his third-party political party, if that makes sense.
As a crowd gathered around the vehicle, Roosevelt stood up to wave to them.
A third-party candidate is basically a candidate that's running as nor Democrat or Republican, and we've only had one in our presidency ever, and that was our first ever president, George Washington.
The crowd of Roosevelt fans screamed for the assailant's death, like any good unhinged angry mob would.
So, thanks. That's gonna do it.